Well, over the past 5 years, at least 25 witnesses in criminal cases have been killed, according to statistics provided by State Minister of National Security, Keith Bell. But according to anti-crime activists, that figure could be growing if witness protection efforts are not stepped up. Christina McNeil spoke with members of families of all murder victims, or F.O.A.M, about its push for improved witness protection, and she filed this report.
I want this to stop. I want me to be the last person ever have to come and talk with something like this. This is painful. I just feel like I let my, honest to God, I just feel like I let my brothers them down, you know? I just feel like I failed them, you know? Knowing that I was reaching out, and still at the end of the day, had to turn around and find money to bury both of them. Because it's painful. It's like, who do you run to when you seek help? Who do you run to prevent matters from happening? Who do you run to?
F.O.A.M founder Khandi Gibson says she still believes her brother's murders could have been prevented. 36-year-old Anthro Knowles was gunned down on August 5, 2011. Less than a year later, her other brother, 31-year-old Kanaochi Knowles, met a similarly violent death on April 17, 2012. Gibson says before the first murder took place, she went to police hoping an intervention would occur before life was taken. After her first brother met his end, Gibson says she went to police again in the hopes that a second murder could be prevented. All too often, Gibson says families go to police with information, and for one reason or another, justice is slow to happen, causing many to take matters into their own hands.
Or like the case of 23-year-old Jovel Thompson, who was scheduled to appear in court after being shot. His mother, Rosemary Cole, says she is still awaiting justice after her son was killed before his last court appearance.
He be in the court that month and was supposed to go back November the 23rd for the last hearing. And that was the last. He didn't make it to go. It was a dead person. I want justice, and I ain't getting no justice. It's hurt. It hurt. It ain't easy to swallow. Hard to swallow. Every day I think about him. Every day I trying to let go. But if I could get some justice, I'll feel better.
I understand that witnesses want to come forward, you know. They want to give the police information. But what happens to them after they give the police information? They themselves sometimes are targeted. And then who gives the police information on them?
Earlier this year, National Security Minister Dr. Bernard Nottage said a major factor hampering results in the fight against crime is the reluctance of witnesses to come forward with information. According to Gibson, the number of cooperative witnesses remains low given the incidence of witness intimidation and threats made against the families of murder victims.
Gibson says witnesses must feel comfortable that their lives are not in danger before giving information to the police, something she says requires the cooperation of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. But she says it is not solely the police's responsibility to help prevent crimes of retaliation and witness intimidation.
We also want the full cooperation of the AG's office, meaning that if anybody is attempting to get bail or bail has been approved, we want to be notified to family members. Give us the ample time, because in some cases where the murderers they made in their mind, they don't want to go to jail. And if they have to kill you and kill your whole family, they're going to do it. So if we are notified that this person is applying a bail or he or she might get bail, that'll give you ample time to restructure your life and even move off the island if you have to for your own convenience.
The Witness Protection Program protects a significant number of people, according to Police Commissioner Ellison Greenslade. That program costs taxpayers about $10,000 per week. The Witness Anonymity Act came into force in November 2011, allowing investigators and prosecutors to shield the identities of witnesses at the investigative stage up to trial in an effort to increase legal protection afforded to witnesses under the law. Reporting for NB12, I'm Christina McNeil.